do you believe that it is the best of all possible worlds, or that the world is inherently evil?
I mean, there's good in the world, there's bad in the world.
There is.
So,
Do you believe that this is the best of times or the worst of times?
I'd say it's amazing.
Okay. Do you believe that this is the age of wisdom or the age of foolishness? And do you believe that every human creature is constituted to be a profound secret or a mystery to every other? Do you believe that the eternal quest of the individual human being is to shatter his or her loneliness?
I don't like the word shatter. That sounds negative. But my ideal life would be not to be alone forever. But I don't think you have to find somebody else. But I think companionship would be key in somebody's life. But not to shatter the loneliness. If you choose to be lonely, that's one thing. But I feel like we all would like to have a companion.
Okay, I like it. All right, and what human situations may lead to isolation in society?
Situations where one would be hurt would probably lead to isolation, like relationships, families, friends, etc. I think detrimental situations lead to people wanting to be alone and depressed.
So, what does it mean to be an outcast?
My definition of an outcast is not being accepted by my peers or family, people that mean a lot to me. And I think also being an outcast, if you got bullied or treated bad, if you're not gonna let yourself almost come out of your shell because you're nervous that you could get damaged again. So I think being an outcast, something has happened, or you're shy or depressed, but something in your life has happened to traumatize you to not be yourself, and something has hurt you.
So, of these sins, these ones right here.
Yeah.
I'll just say them to you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, being non-religious, lust, gluttony, greed, anger, heresy, violence, fraud, and treachery. Which one of those is the most punishable, in your opinion?
I would say violence.
I'd say violence as well. Yeah.
Violence? All right, and since you said that, what do you think would be an appropriate punishment for that sin?
I suppose it depends the extent of the violence, whether it was just like a brawl outside a pub or
Malicious.
murder.
Or
Okay,
the
okay.
circumstances. I don't think you can really, but not the death penalty.
Okay. Now, follow-up question. Which of those sins do you think is the least punishable to remove?
Okay.
Probably heresy, which is just sort of voicing an opinion. I think that one.
So you'd say heresy?
I would. Yeah.
Okay. And what about you?
I'd probably go for the same, or gluttony. There's nothing wrong with being excessive.
Okay, and last question. Describe your own personal version of hell. You can go first.
Oh, jeez. Lots of very, very nasty people.
Right.
See, I always imagine fire in hell, but I think that's just because of the Bible.
Oh, yeah.
Just a place you wouldn't want to live, where everybody's evil, wants to kill each other, and yeah, I don't really know. I haven't given it. I like to think more about heaven than I do about hell.
Same. And you?
I would say pretty much exactly the same. Just like the worst parts of environment and people.
All right. Now, do you believe that people are predestined to a certain fate, an unchangeable fate, or do you believe that we have ultimate control over our lives?
I believe that the choices you make have the outcome of where you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you believe that this is the best of all possible worlds, or that the world is inherently evil?
I do not believe the world is inherently evil, but I do not believe that this is also the best of all worlds.
So, what do you believe?
That we are on Earth, and that this is a world, but I think there's only one world.
Okay.
Are you speaking worlds as in different dimensions?
No, do you think that is the best of all possible worlds?
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. Okay.
So it's not all evil.
Okay. So, do you think that it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and, by opposing, end them?
Do you mean that figuratively or literally?
I'll leave that up to your interpretation.
If you mean it literally, the second one is not good. I'd go with the first one.
Okay.
If you mean it figuratively, the second one is good, because if you have troubles, just push through them, try and defeat them, and move forward.
All right. All right, so these are questions on existentialism. All right, so
Right.
I'm gonna ask you if you believe one of the statements, and you guys just reply with yes or no. All
Great.
right. So first question: do you believe that humans define their own meaning in life?
Yes.
Second question: do you believe that people try to make rational decisions despite existing in an irrational universe?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. And do you believe that there is no purpose or explanation at the core of existence?
I'm gonna have to go with a no on that one.
Okay.
And do you two believe that humans are entirely free and take personal responsibility for themselves?
Yes. Yeah.
So first question, what makes a great society, or what would make a society perfect?
I don't think there could ever be a perfect society.
Ooh, okay. Why?
At least in the world we live in.
One believes things because one has been conditioned to believe them.
Don't believe. Disagree.
Disagree? Okay. There is no social stability without individual stability.
Agree.
Being contented has none of the glamour of a good fight against misfortune.
False. I would disagree.
Okay. And last question. It's sad that most people will grow up to love their servitude and will never dream of revolution.
False.
You disagree with that? All right.